And right behind me you can see is the Mustang GTD. It's crazy how wide it is when you kind of look at it from this angle. You go back in, it is insane. Car sounds insane. We've got two RTR vehicles here, one in the blue, one in the green. Here we've got the Shelby GT350R. Hey guys, welcome to Red 50. Today we are at the Ford National. As you can see, despite being raining a little bit, it's a good turnout, and there's a Mustang GTD, so let's take a look at it. And right behind me you can see is the Mustang GTD, and that's what we're going to start the show off with. Alright guys, so we got not one but two Mustang GTDs here. This one is the carbon fiber trim, and then we also have the standard one over there where you can see actually the suspension. It's insane how wide this is compared to the regular Mustang. Look at that. The front fenders really arch out, and this one's getting the whole carbon fiber treatment. The hood is carbon fiber with massive vents, and even the chin splitter here, you can see how wide it is, how big it is, and it's all carbon fiber. Even the side skirts over there as well. Full carbon fiber treatment on the Mustang GTD. You've got the front vents here, and look at that. That is insane. They've got also a rear scoop to cool down the brakes as well. And of course, we have to talk about this massive wing on the back. Look at that. The whole side profile of the car just looks insane compared to the regular Mustang. It's just so wide. You got wide body treatment in the back, wide body treatment in the front. And this just looks insane. Look at the wing here. Look at that. Carbon fiber treatment here as well. You can see that. It's one of the custom exhaust. Yeah, seeing the Mustang GTD, I mean, look at those rear arches. Jeez. It's crazy how wide it is when you kind of look at it from this angle. You go back in, it is insane. This one, the interior is locked, so we can't take a look at it, but we're gonna look at the standard one where you can actually see the suspension, active suspension setup on these cars. But to me, I think this car just looks absolutely insane. Full carbon fiber treatment. I think even the color is pretty unique to the GTD, I believe so. It's just a nice blue that kind of pops, baby blue. You've got carbon fiber everywhere. The side profile on this car just looks absolutely menacing. And if you guys aren't familiar with the GTD, this is what it is: 815 horsepower, 202 miles per hour track, 202 miles per hour top speed, and sub 7-minute Nürburgring time, which is really impressive from any car really, and for it to be a Mustang GTD, that's insane. I have to say this has to be the highlight of the Ford National. Every time at this spot they have like something nice, and last year they had the Dark Horse, but this year the GTD, not one but having two GTDs in a Ford National show is just absolutely killing it. A lot of crowd gather despite all the rain and stuff. A lot of people are here because they want to see this car, they want to see this masterpiece. This one's in gray without the carbon fiber treatment. As you can see, this one is just a standard really. This one would be the base GTD, if you can even call it base GTD, given how much you can get for the money. And that is the carbon fiber one over there. But even this one, it's still got the wide body and all of that stuff, so it still looks just menacing from the front. You look at it right here, you've got massive vents in the front. Kind of see inside. I don't think I've seen vents this big on a production car. We got the front fenders here as well, and even the base standard one still comes with the big wing over there. So we're going to take a look at that, and we can actually take a look at the suspension on this one. So if you get closer here, we can kind of see a suspension maybe from the back. Here you go. You can get the good look at the active suspension on the GTD, and I mean, this wing is just massive. Look at that. No carbon fiber treatment, but this is screaming race car to me. And of course, you've got the vents over here as well for cooling. I mean, the whole profile, side profile, back profile, whatever you want to call it, the stance on the Mustang GTD is just absolutely insane. Seeing it in person and posting like, you know, sub 7-minute Nürburgring time, that's just really good. And from this angle, you can kind of see the rear arches, how wide they stick out. The interior is locked right now, but it looks like a regular Mustang interior. Of course, we've got the dial instead of the shifter here. That's the only change here. Now this was also revealed here, the RTR Mustang. Typically they've always been the V8, the 5.0s, but this is the all-new Mustang RTR. It's got some performance borrowed from the Dark Horse. Of course, you got the RTR styling, and it's got some drift mechanism. So this is probably one of the first EcoBoost RTR Mustangs. It's definitely got a funky wrap going on, to each their own, but I think it looks kind of good. I personally wouldn't rock it, but if you look at it, like, it's not only just the logo, you can kind of catch pony here too. I think I saw one right here. So you got a Mustang logo here, RTR over here, and you've got the standard treatment for the RTR. You've got your fog lights that is signature to the RTR. And I think this looks pretty good. This was the new reveal for the 2025 Mustang. It's adding to the portfolio, having an EcoBoost RTR Mustang, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a first for RTR. It's always been usually the V8s. And of course, you've got a couple of dark horses here today. This one's the matte paint, and you've got another dark horse. Typically, you would see a regular GT and EcoBoost, and they would have the dark horse up front. But because of the GTD today, they want to basically reserve all the spots for the GTD, and you get the dark horse here. So it's really nice to see two different types of dark horse. They both look amazing. This one obviously costs a little bit more because it has the matte paint film. That one is the standard. This one also gets the graphic delete, so you don't get the graphics if you opt for this option. I can't seem to tell if this is new for 2026 or 2025, but it's got this white paint over here, and I think it's probably a new package. I don't think I've seen it before, and this treatment kind of carries over to the wheels, also the badging here, and then we have another 5.0, which doesn't have the white fangs over there, but the wheels are still white, so I don't know if it's a new package on the new Mustangs. You've also got the Euro-inspired tail lights over here as well. So, and I like the color, especially in the weather right now. It's really popping. It's a really good color. Not really like misty chrome, but it is a pretty good color. The RTR drift car coming right here. They're gonna have a drift session later on too. Car sounds insane. We've got more RTR. This is the OG RTR we saw last year as well. And then you've got the RTR X, which is the classic body Mustang with the RTR. Of course, that one got the white body treatment similar to the drift car. I really like how they've done the styling of these RTR cars. The green really pops. I would definitely rock this one over the one we just saw earlier with the vinyl wrap. But yeah, I think they're doing amazing in terms of bringing the drift scene to the newer buyers and newer Mustang potential buyers. So you've got all the RTR vehicles, really drift inspired. They're gonna have the track event later today. We've got two RTR vehicles here, one in the blue, one in the green. That one is supercharged. This one I believe is not supercharged, but they look both really good. This one has the matte clear paint, as you can see. I love the chin spoiler on these cars, and of course the signature RTR fog lights. This is the one that's supercharged. You've got a blower on this car. Again, looks really good. Tech 5 wheels on those. I like the whole color combination with the blue and the green. They really both pop. Here we've got the Shelby GT350R with all the carbon fiber treatment here. And really nice bronze wheels. I actually really dig these wheels. We're gonna have to talk about the wing, but look at these side exit exhausts too. That is kind of pretty neat. We haven't seen that on a Mustang in a long time. Side exit exhaust. You got some graphics here, and you've got double wings, so to speak. You've got this massive wing, kind of looks like the GT500 wing, and then you've an RTR inspired spoiler as well, which is carbon fiber. The rear stance on this car looks really good. Carbon fiber diffuser. But yeah, this looks amazing. The Shelby GT350R, this is an official Shelby product, not the Ford Shelby GT350, which is kind of like the one we used to get over there on the S550. This is the S650 Shelby official product. Got a GT500 with a custom carbon fiber hood. It's raining, so you can't really see the carbon fiber, and it got the vents that look like they're inspired from the GTD design. Carbon fiber wheels, and of course the carbon fiber massive spoiler. This one looks really good. You even got the Carroll Shelby over here. Some rear louvers as well. Really clean car. Tastefully modded up. We just got tons of GT500s here. This is the S550 GT500 section. We got S197s over there. But I think this is the peak GT500. I really don't know how Ford can top it when they come out the inevitable Cobra or the GT500 for the S650 Mustang. 760 horsepower, not just a straight line car like those S197s were. And they can pretty much take on drag, you name it, they can do it. And it's definitely one of my dream cars if I can get the GT500. It's just the perfect package where you can street it, yeah, without even carbon fiber package. They look really good, really menacing from the front. And the rear profile with the exhaust tips and the diffuser, and of course the Bernie flap spoiler as well. They just look absolutely insane on the street, and you can even track these cars and daily drive them. So this is pretty much the perfect package you can get. And now we're in the GT350 sections, but we also have the Shelby America GT350, GT350 if you can call it that. But yeah, this is what that looks like. Supercharged GT350. Based off of the S650 Mustang, of course. You've got the Shelby badging here, and you've got some GT350 decals over there as well to let you know this is the GT350. I really wish Ford would come in with the GT350 for, you know, the standard Mustang lineup instead of the Shelby America, because these are like $150,000. I mean, they look good, but it's pretty much a bolted up GT, and you can pretty much get all the parts yourself and make it that, unless you really want a cool Shelby unique vehicle. But yeah, something like those GT350s, those would be nice for S650 Mustang. Kind of fit above, you know, the dark horse, but not as insane as the GT500. I think Ford just needs something in their lineup that kind of fills the void of the GT350, which is track capable car with its own motor, great transmission, sounds insane. They don't even need to do, you know, the same engine as this one. They could take the Predator, which they've been using on the GTD and the GT500. I've definitely got a lot more content for the Mustang GTD, so stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed so you can watch all these videos on the Mustang GTD. Catch you guys on the next one.